This is Easy Tutor. So please subscribe to my channel for more videos. So please subscribe to Easy Tutor. So first question, if alpha is equal to 0.98 and IBO is equal to 5 microamps, calculate beta and ICO. So first calculating beta, the relation between alpha and beta, that is beta is equal to alpha divided by 1 minus alpha. So this will give 0.98 divided by 1 minus 0.98. So 98 divided by 0.02. So solving this, that is 98 divided by 2, that is equal to 49. So beta value is 49. And next we have to find ICEO. And this ICEO, the relationship between ICEO and ICBO, that is 1 plus beta into ICBO. So this is a relationship between this ICEO and ICBO, and we know this beta value now. So 1 plus 49, it becomes 50 into this value is 5 microamps. So 5 into 10 to the power minus 6. So this becomes 250 into 10 to the power minus 6 amps. Otherwise this becomes 0.25 milliamps. So here the answer is beta is 49 and ICEO is equal to 0.25 milliamps. So C is the answer. Second question, a transistor operating in CB configuration has IE value and ICO value. What current will flow in collector circuit of this transistor when connected in CE configuration with a base current of 30 microamps? So first we have to find alpha from this CB configuration, and from that alpha we have to find beta for CE configuration. After finding beta, using this base current, we have to find the collector current. So first, these are the steps. So first we have to find alpha, and alpha, the formula is alpha is equal to IC minus ICO divided by IE, and here IC value is 2.98 milliamps minus ICO is 0.001 milliamps divided by IE value, that is 3 milliamps. So solving this, we will get 0.99. So alpha here is 0.99. So from alpha we have to find beta, because we have to find the IC of CE configuration. The equation for this is beta IB plus 1 plus beta ICBO or ICO. So this is a equation for finding the IC current. So now we have to find this beta, and IB they give given value 30 microamps, and ICBO also we know. So the only value we have to find is beta. So beta is equal to alpha divided by 1 minus alpha. So 0.99 divided by 1 minus 0.99. So 99 divided by 0.01. So that will equal to 99. So beta is 99. So now we get the beta value. So IC become 99 into 30 microamps plus 100, that is 1 plus beta, and ICO is 0.01 into 10 to the power minus 3 milliamps. So solving this, we will get the value of 3.97 milliamps. So solving this equation, we will get 3.97 milliamps. So here the answer is B, 3.97 milliamps. So the steps here is, first we find the alpha. From alpha we have to find beta, and use this equation we can find the collector current in CE configuration. Next question, in below circuit, what value of oral causes VCB is equal to 5 volt? So this is VCB, that is equal to 5 volt. We have to find that oral value. So first consider this loop. and RL, and using this loop we can find the RL value, and that loop is VCC, that is equal to ICRL plus VCB, and from that RL is equal to VCC minus VCB divided by IC. So we have to find this IC, and using this loop we cannot find this IC because we don't know this RL value, and using this loop we can find IE value because we know this R value, we can find IE value, and taking the approximation of BJT transistor, that is this IE is approximately equal to this IC. So we can take, after finding this IE, we can take this IE is equal to IC. So considering this loop, VEE, that is equal to, neglecting this VBE, means we will get IE or E, and IE is equal to VE, approximately equal to VEE divided by RE, and here VE is 10 volt and RE is 10K, so 10 into 10 to the power 3. So solving this, we will get 10 get cancelled and 10 to the power minus 3, otherwise 1 milliamps. So now we get IE value, and take the approximation, IE is approximately equal to IC, so that is also approximately equal to 1 milliamps. And now we know IC value, so using this equation we can find RL value, and RL, that is equal to VCC is 20 volt and we need VCB is equal to 5 volt, and divided by IC value is 1 milliamps, 10 to the power minus 3. So that is 15 divided by 10 to the power minus 3, otherwise 15 into 10 to the power 3 ohm, that is 15 kilo ohm. So here the answer is D, 15 kilo ohm. RL value is 15 kilo ohm. Next question, in the CC circuit find IE, and they given beta value, IB value and VBE value, and IE, and what is the relationship between IE and IB? The relationship between IE and IB using beta, that is 1 plus beta into IB. So this is the relationship between IE, beta and IB, and we know beta value, that is 49, and we know IB value, that is 41.5 10 to the power minus 6 microamps. So solving this, 50 into 41.5 into 10 to the power minus 6, solving this we will get 0.075 milliamps. So here the answer is A. Next question, find out the operating region of the below figure, neglect VBE. So if VCE is equal to 0, it's said to be in saturation region, or it is negative value, VCE is negative value, well into saturation region. And when this VCE is equal to VCC, that is in cutoff region. So when VCC is equal to 0, it is in saturation region. When VCE is negative, well into saturation region. When VCE is equal to VCC, we can say that transistor is in cutoff region. So we have to find this VCE. So consider this loop. We can write VCC, that is equal to ICRL plus VCE, and we have to find VCE value. For that we record this IC value, and again IC value and also by neglecting this VBE, this using this loop, that is VBB is equal to IB or B, and here VBB equal to 10 volt and IB is equal, IB we have to find, and RB is 10 ohm. So from that we can easily get 1 amps, IB is 1 amps, and beta, the relationship between beta is IC divided by IB, So now we know beta and this IB. So IC is equal to beta into IB. So we will get beta is 100 and IB is 1. So IC is equal to 100 amps. This IC is equal to 100 amps. So now we get the IC value. So put all the value in that equation. That is VCC is 10 volt and IC is 100 amps and RL is 1 ohm and plus VCE. And VCE, that is now become 10 minus 100. So the answer is minus 90. So when this VCC is negative, it's said to be well into saturation region. So here we get minus 90. The transistor operated well into saturation region. So here the answer is B. And next question, find the base current for the above circuit. And base current is, this is base current. So consider this loop and this become 2.7, that is equal to 40 into 10 to the power 3 IB, and considering this VBE, so that 0.7 volt. So 40 into 10 to the power 3 IB, that is equal to 2.7 minus 0.7, that is equal to 2. So now IB is equal to 2 divided by 40 into 10 to the power minus 3. So this becomes 0.05 milliamps. Otherwise, this can be written as 50 microamps. So here the answer is A, 50 microamps. And this is a question from TRB 2017. And which of the following approximation is often used in electronic circuit? That is IE approximately equal to IC. So here the approximation is IC is approximately equal to IE. Answer is A. And next one, the following relationship between alpha and beta are correct except. So the wrong relation is alpha is equal to beta divided by 1 plus beta. So this one is correct and this one is wrong. So among this is the wrong statement. So here the answer is B. Next question, when a BJT is in saturation. So in saturation mean VCE is equal to 0. VC is equal to negative, we can set well into saturation, and in saturation mean VC is equal to 0. So here the answer is C. Next question, if in a bipolar junction transistor IB is equal to 100 microamps and IC is equal to 10 milliamps, what range does the value of its beta lie? So beta is equal to IC divided by IB. So IC here is 10 into 10 to the power minus 3 and IB is 100 into 10 to the power minus 6. So solving this we will get 100. Okay, we will get 100. So the maximum range here is 100. So the maximum range 100 and the range 10 to 100. So maximum it take 100 only. So the value, the answer here is C, 10.1 to 100. C is the answer. Next question, calculate IE in the below circuit. And for this question, consider this loop. So consider this loop VE equal to IE RE plus IB RB. And here we know we don't know the IB value, and we have the assumption that is IB approximately equal to or equal to IC by beta, that is approximately equal to IE by beta. So now this equation become VEE equal to IE RE plus IE RB by beta. Substitute this here. For IB, substitute IE divided by beta. So now we can take IE outside. This become RE plus RB divided by beta. That is equal to VEE. So from this we can find IE as VEE divided by RE plus RB divided by beta. And we know all the values now. So put all the values. VE is 10 and RE is 10k, 10 to the power 3, plus RB is 10k, so 10 into 10 to the power 3 divided by beta is 100. So this become 10 divided by 0, 0, plus this 2 zeros are cancelled, so this become 100. So 10 divided by 1, 0, 0. So solving this, we will get 0.00099 amps, otherwise 0.99 milliamps. So here the answer is 0.99 milliamps. So the IE current here is 0.99 milliamps. Here the answer B. And 12th question, when a BJT operates in cutoff, for cutoff condition VCE is equal to VCC. So here the answer is B. And next question, in case of a bipolar transistor, alpha is always positive and less than 1 value. And here the answer is B, positive and less than 1. 15th question, BJT operating condition for active region. So for active region, the base emitter must be forward biased and base collector must be reverse biased. That is, EB must be forward biased, CB is equal to reverse must be reverse biased. So here the answer is BE junction is forward biased and BC junction is reverse biased. So here the answer is B.